Hello everyone. In the video, we will next continuation of excretory products and their elimination, which is nothing but nephron and its associated blood vessels. We all know that nephron is the structural and functional unit of a kidney. So, kidney would function from the blood to remove all the waste, right? Excretory waste, and it will be eliminated in the form of urine. Okay. So, nephron is completely surrounded by blood vessels. We are going to discuss that. First, we will draw the structure of a nephron. So, here the nephron, the very first part of nephron is Bowman's capsule. Now, the Bowman's capsule oda extension da enna appadina proximal convoluted tubule. Bowman's capsule oda extension da enna proximal convoluted tubule. So, proximal convoluted tubule, idoda extension வந்து Henle's loop. So, once again Henle's loop contains. So, compared to this loop is little broader, and from here so this is the structure of a nephron, right? This particular portion is called Bowman's capsule, and this particular portion is called PCT, which means proximal convoluted tubule, which I have discussed in the previous video itself, and this is Henle's loop, and this is DCT, which means distal convoluted tubule, and this one is collecting duct, right? Collecting duct. So, this is the structure of nephron. Now, the nephron is surrounded by the blood vessels. So, let me take the red color to indicate the blood vessels. So, here the blood vessel which is entering, the glomerulus is called afferent arteriole. What is the name of this? Afferent arteriole. What is the name? Afferent arteriole. Afferent arteriole is nothing but the blood vessel which enters the nephron is called afferent arteriole, and here we will have capillaries, the blood capillaries. This capillary part is called glomerulus. What is this part called? Glomerulus. So, in the capillaries there will be minimum 50 capillaries. It will contain minimum 50 capillaries, and that part is called glomerulus. Glomerulus plus Bowman's capsule is called glomerulus plus Bowman's capsule. Now, here red color will come because glomerulus is a part of blood vessel, whereas Bowman's capsule is a part of nephron. So, glomerulus plus Bowman's capsule is together called Malpighian body. That is together called Malpighian body. Okay. So, the blood vessel which enters is called afferent arteriole, and in between the capsule it forms glomerulus, and the blood vessel which is leaving the glomerulus, which is leaving the Bowman's capsule, is called afferent arteriole. It is called afferent arteriole. So, afferent arteriole which enters, afferent arteriole is which one leaves the nephron, and this arteriole will come, this blood vessel will come, and it will surround the PCT. So, the blood vessel which is coming, so the blood vessel which is coming, right? So, this is surrounding what? This is surrounding the so here so the blood vessel which surrounds the PCT and DCT, the blood vessel which surrounds PCT and DCT is called peritubular capillaries. Peritubular capillaries. and the blood vessel which surrounds the Henle's loop is called vasa recta. This vasa recta is present. This vasa recta is present in case of juxtamedullary nephron. It is present in the case of juxtamedullary nephron, and it is absent. It is absent in cortical nephrons. It is absent in cortical nephrons. This is the reason why juxtamedullary is considered to be functional. நம்ம types of nephron பார்க்கும்போது பார்த்தோம் juxtamedullary is functional whereas cortical nephron is non-functional. Reason என்னன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா vasa recta is present so it is functional, vasa recta is absent so it is non-functional. This is the structure which indicates the blood capillaries which surrounds, which rolls out the complete nephron. So let me consolidate this one. So the blood vessel which is entering the kidney, is called renal artery. This is called renal artery, and the blood vessel which is leaving the kidney is called renal vein, and the urinary tube which is collected from the kidney is called ureter. So what is the input of kidney? Which is nothing but blood. And what is the output of kidney? Which is nothing but urine and pure blood. Pure blood in the sense the blood which does not contain any waste will be given out through renal vein, and the blood which enters through renal artery is the input. So renal artery enters inside the kidney and the renal vein leaves the kidney, and next we will see what happens to renal artery. Okay. So we all know that renal artery divides into arterioles. What is the arteriole name? Afferent arteriole. What is the arteriole? Afferent arteriole. And now this afferent arteriole will cleave to form capillaries. The capillaries are named as glomerulus, and from the capillaries we will get efferent arteriole. From efferent arteriole, what will be formed? Peritubular capillaries. Peritubular capillaries are the blood vessels which surround the PCT and DCT of the nephron. So from efferent arteriole we are getting peritubular capillaries. What is peritubular capillaries? The blood vessel which surrounds PCT and DCT of nephron. Yes, fine. Next to peritubular capillaries, it forms vasa recta. What is vasa recta? The blood vessel which surrounds the nephron in the Henle's loop particularly is called vasa recta. Next, vasa recta will combine to form renal vein. So I think it is clear what happens to the renal artery which enters inside the kidney. The blood vessel, this is a complete structure of a blood vessel. The blood vessel will turn back into, yes, here is the diagram. So the blood vessel, the renal artery which enters will divide to form afferent arteriole. From afferent, see here the diameter is wide for afferent arteriole, and for efferent arteriole it is narrower. So afferent arteriole will form capillaries, that is called the glomerulus. From glomerulus it forms efferent arteriole. Efferent arteriole surrounds the PCT and the DCT is called peritubular capillaries, and the same capillaries, if they come down, their name is called vasa recta. This vasa recta will fuse to form renal vein. This is the function, this is the structure how the renal artery is divided and it get formed, fused together to form renal veins. I hope this video is very clear for you to understand what is renal artery, what is peritubular capillaries, what is vasa recta, because based on vasa recta we are dividing the nephron into two types, which is functional and non-functional nephrons. In the next video I will be discussing the renin angiotensin aldosterone system or cycle, which means it explains how the blood pressure is regulated inside the body. I think this video is very helpful for you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Vidhyalakshmi NEET JEE Academy YouTube channel. Thank you.